Once upon a time, there was a prince named James. One day, he went hunting in a lush green forest. As he wandered through the tall, shadowy trees, a venomous snake suddenly lunged at him. Just as the snake was about to strike, a brave and beautiful young woman appeared out of nowhere and saved him. Prince James was captivated by her beauty and courage. He asked for her name, but without saying a word, she gave him a deep, mysterious look and disappeared. From that day on, James could not get the girl's face out of his mind. He searched for her throughout the land until one day, he found her in a small village. The girl's name was Kara, and she lived with her father, running a small pottery shop. When Kara saw James, she was surprised but pretended not to recognize him. However, her heart was filled with emotions, so she made a beautiful clay plate for him, painting a design of two intertwined hearts, a symbol of her love. Yet Kara still did not know that the man who had captured her heart was a prince. A few days later, James, accompanied by his men, visited Kara's father and revealed the truth. "I am the prince of this land, and I have come to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage." But Kara's father shook his head in concern. "You are a prince, but we are just ordinary people. There is too much difference between us." James, whose heart was filled with love for Kara, insisted, "I love Kara and no one else. Even if I have to wait for years, I will never abandon her." When Kara heard about this, her heart trembled. She lovingly promised James, "I will always wait for you, and I will marry only you." Months passed, and James proved he was not just a proud prince. He built homes for the poor, helped those in need, and lived among his people. Finally, Kara's father, seeing James' kindness and true love, agreed to their marriage. A grand wedding took place, and James and Kara lived happily in the palace. But their happiness was not eternal. Kara soon discovered that she could not bear children. Her heart filled with sorrow, but James held her close and gently said, "My love, it does not matter what happens. I love you just the way you are. I am sure that one day we will have a family." However, whispers began to spread throughout the kingdom. "The prince must take a second wife. The kingdom needs an heir." Hearing these words, Kara felt her heart break, but James ignored the rumors and stayed by her side. Then, one day, the king passed away. Before his death, he left a letter for his son. "My son, I am leaving this world, and now the kingdom and its people are in your hands. But my final wish is this: take a second wife. The kingdom needs an heir." As James read the letter, tears filled his eyes. He did not want to betray Kara, but he also could not ignore his father's dying wish. With a heavy heart, he went to Kara, his voice trembling. "My love, know that I love you with all my heart, but I must fulfill my father's last wish." Tears welled up in Kara's eyes, but she forced a bittersweet smile and softly said, "You are doing the right thing. It is your right to have an heir." But was this truly the end of their love, or did fate have something more in store for them?